Hello and welcome to Back to the Board segment once again. This time also we'll be looking at few incidents which went right and which went wrong in the concluded Dialogue Rugby League action. First up, in the CRNFC versus Havelock game, the Matthews Trophy. It was a great win for Havelocks in the second half burst. We'll have a look at the first video. What I have to show you is that Havelocks versus CR. This is another incident where players did not really react to the referee's whistle. And Sashan Mohammed just sneaked through that Havelock defense, and a lovely offload we saw to Kavindu Pereira, who's the international. Here's what I'm trying to talk about. The players did not really want to react into this action. Referee Kada is playing advantage, but here nobody wants to tackle. We saw a few obstruction coming in, but it was accidental. Referee Kada just missed that on that occasion. But here also Hiranta Pereira going out of position and letting Sashan Mohammed to run that. So play for the referee's whistle. That's something fundamental, some basics which you learn from the schools. Because as long as referee didn't play the whistle, you can still play and go and make that tackle on that time against Sashan Mohammed. And also in the same game, another incident I have to show, having the relationship or having the communication with the referee, especially when you're a halfback, it's always good to put pressure on the referee. Look at Rahul Disilla pointing at referee Kada. Shemal Veerasekara, the flanker, the blindside flanker for CRNFC, he's not binding properly, and look at Rahul Disilla communicating. So he puts the pressure on Senal, on the flanker as well as the referee. So that's a clever tactical ploy by Rahul Disilla. We can see, and same incident in this time around. Now here, Rahul is checking at the flanker, Shemal Veerasekara, and now referee Kada just wants him to stay at his position until the ball is being released. So it's another incident that in the same game that we witnessed. And also we have another video, now this time about the turnovers. Look at Fazil Marija, the veteran. He's trying to go for that turnover. He just missed from the first attempt and he didn't give up. Look at the lovely cover tackle by Damit Disanayak, a very low tackle, and the very next move, Fazil Marija down to the lower center of gravity, holding on to the ball position and winning that most important turnover. You can see that brilliant stuff. Here first he just missed that on that occasion, but he never gave up. This is what you have to learn from the experienced player, former captain of Kandy and the acting captain on that game in the absence of Roshan Veeraratne. And how brilliant is that? That's about patience and going into the right time, and you're playing into the right time. This is another example from the master of turnover, Thierry Dussutoa, former French captain in the international arena. You can see that he's not the tackler, he's a tackle assist. So tackle assist, once the tackle is made, he can go lower center of gravity and straight onto the ball. But you can't keep your hands on the ground and support your body weight. But this time around, after holding few seconds, Dussutoa did keep his left hand on the ground, but the referee misses that. Maybe the benefit of the doubt goes in favor of the Toulouse team, the French side. And one last video, you cannot just keep out of the action. This guy, he's been absolute gem for Sri Lankan rugby and also the Army Sports Club. Ashoka Jayalal, a prop forward, putting that chip kicker in that game against Army. He was the man of the match performance on that game. How well he has read this game. Sia losing that game, brilliant stuff by Army, coming back to win that game. And also look at this from here, he's almost making a 15 to 20 meter run, and look at that skill, one hand pick up, and there she goes under the post try. So that was really a sheer brilliance by Ashoka Jayalal on that occasion. And look at this joy of celebration after winning that match. Why not, especially when you go down by a point in the first round and winning that game convincingly in the second round. So superb stuff by Ashoka Jayalal. Also some brilliant celebration coming from the Army Sports Club if you watch the highlights, Army versus Navy. And that's all I have for the Back to the Board segment. And do not forget to vote for the most popular club rugby player of the season. Just log on to www.thepapare.com and you can vote for the most popular player whom you think is. The voting closes on 5th February midnight. That's all I have for the Back to the Board segment. And I'm Sabir Kadir signing off for thepapare.com.